Guys, today I have for you my little dirty secret build, which I'm using when I simply want to farm any content in the game without breaking a sweat. This one is speed farming build, guys. Yes, you heard me right, my beautiful bastard. Speed farming. For this purpose alone, we are using Lady Death and Lexington combo as our weapons here, and of course Bloodsucker talent with striker and some armor on kill. If that sounds interesting to you, then welcome to the insanity, the one and only Uncle Butcher in the building. I hope you're doing great, and if so, hit the like, smash that sub. Welcome to the family. I'm covering Division 2 basically daily and other looter shooters. I'm trying to provide you with the best PvP, PvE builds in RPGs, and this one is no exception. Like I said, we are using Lady Death. Why? Because it will give us a shit ton of amplified weapon damage, but most importantly, movement speed, and movement is the key here. If you want to speed farm missions, some activities, even your season pass or manhunt, trust me, you will be really surprised how movement speed is actually important in the game, especially if you're crossing the map, farming control points, activities. Even on normal difficulty, you need movement speed to do things efficiently. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Deing.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Deing.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your orders super quick. If you will use my promo code RBD for RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all services on any game. But now let's get back to this setup. And like I said, in Division 2, movement speed is really important, but unfortunately there is not much you can do about it. There is no real buffs to increase our movement speed outside of Lady Death exotic SMG. It is by far the best weapon to use for quick kills and in and out playstyle. Kill one enemy, switch your position, run across the map, amplify or stack your Lady Death even further, receive some additional amplified damage, and if you need to kill somebody at mid-range, use your Lexington named assault rifle, which has a really good base damage, and you can apply all the best DPS weapon attachments on that bad boy. For specialization, we will use gunner specialization to increase rate of fire on kill and receive armor back on kill. Medkit will give us bonus armor, and we will receive foam grenades as well. And Banshee Pulse actually is a really nice skill from this specialization for PvP and PvE. But the star in this build, and especially for speed farming purposes, is Lady Death. Lady Death can be stacked and it will give you like 75%, I think, amplified weapon damage. On top of that, really short reload speed or reload time, like 1.4 seconds max. Really good reload speed. You can deal damage non-stop, and movement speed after kill is absolutely gorgeous. It's really hard to get off this weapon and get used to old movement speed, because with this one you are like lightning bolt. And if you are farming, for example, season, manhunt, if you missed all the tasks, activities previously, most likely you are running around DC non-stop, and this build will help you a lot, even completing missions. And if you're doing this on any difficulty, I'm running on heroic and it's easy money, but like I said, this build will work for any difficulty, challenging, normal, you name it, especially when you want to complete things, objectives, missions, activities as fast as possible. This is the way to go. And to make us pretty much immortal, we are using Bloodsucker talent, but I will get to that talent in a second. For second weapon, I'm using Lexington named assault rifle with Optimist. Although you have second option here, you could replace Optimist with Killer talent. Optimist for me works a little bit better because I don't have to kill enemies and I have always this talent active. But definitely if you want additional crit damage, you could go for killer talent. At mid-range, Lexington works really well. For pistol, I'm using Orbit DZ exclusive pistol, perfect finisher talent, kill non-elite enemy, switch to a weapon, and boom, you have capped out crit chance, although I have like 52% crit chance on this build, and you will gain additional 40% crit damage. Like I said, Lady Death will give us amplified weapon damage and movement speed and really short reload. For my mask, I'm using Striker's mask. I tried multiple variations, guys. I tried to implement 4-piece Striker set with chest piece and Bloodsucker talent with Catharsis exotic mask. Unfortunately, on heroic difficulty, you are not really stacking chest piece really often. You will receive more stacks, but down part you're losing stacks a little bit quicker, and there are not that many tough enemies there where you can stack Striker chest piece. So for me, Striker chest piece is a no-go. That's the reason why I'm using Bellowstone Armory chest piece with Obliterate talent. Bellowstone Armory chest piece will give me 1% armor regen, but if you don't need armor regen, you could use Walken and Harris piece, which would give you 5% weapon damage, flat weapon damage, or Sombra chest piece with Obliterate talent. Sombra, as you know, will give you 15% crit damage. Holster, knee pads, gloves and mask, striker pieces with crit damage as minor attributes. Also, I'm running this setup like with 1.3 million armor. It depends on your preference, how you feel comfortable. You can go full glass cannon mode, all red core attributes, but I would recommend you to throw in the mix maybe 1 or 2 armor core attributes. In that way, your armor regen will be a little bit more efficient, and Bloodsucker talent will give you more armor in return, because Bloodsucker talent can be stacked. Last kill will give you not 10 but 100% bonus armor, and I'm using Palisades backpack, which will give me 10% armor on kill as well. So in this build I have 20% armor on kill and Bloodsucker as well active. For skill, Striker Drone for distraction purposes, which can be replaced with Decoy, and if you need, Reviver Hive. Second skill, Shield. Simple as that, easy as that. But if you want maximum possible DPS, replace my Bellowstone Armory chest piece with Walken Harris chest piece and Obliterate talent, and use Sombra backpack with Bloodsucker talent, which would give you crit damage buff. Why we are using these pieces? Because I'm using 2 different weapon types, assault rifles and SMGs. That's the reason why I'm not using Fenris piece and Sokolov's piece. We need 5% flat weapon damage from Walken Harris and crit damage, which will be transferred to both our weapons, Lexington and of course Lady Death. Butcher drops the mic, stay safe, bye.